Hello. This is your personal astrophysicist. What were I doing? Oh yeah, exploring a new planet to figure out what's going on the giant deep, I guess. The planet with a black hole. Whoa. What happened? What is this? Autopilot is dangerous. It just landed me back on the same planet because it wanted to, like, match the speed of the other planet. It doesn't take into consideration other objects in the space, even planets. It just goes. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Tweets. That's not for us. Actually, there might be some kind of inscription? Maybe I found it, I just forgot already. Last time I found one on the other structure like that. But I guess not now. This one is rotating. Okay. Oh, and again, the same kind of structure as the probe gun. Okay, let's not distract ourselves though. What was that sound? So it seemed like there was no way of getting in. This planet looks much more whole. Wait, so it gets destroyed over time? Huh. Interesting. There's no crack even to get into. Alright, well, I guess we'll explore something else for now. And wait for it to slowly decay. Escape pod. Distress beacon. Thatch. Is everyone unharmed? Who? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. Hear weird sounds. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I am unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the outer... I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down the cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Alright, looks like just pods. That's a lot of pods. Collision alert, collision imminent, preparing for impact. Wait. Begin flight log, escape pod 1, vessel has been mortally injured, emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Is this the first one? Looks like not. How do I check the first one? It looks as if I'm reading the second. Which one is this? Launching escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2, no, launching escape pod 1. Like, one of them was blue for a sec. Now it's not. I guess maybe it was indication that I haven't translated it. Emergency escape hatch. Bah. Ooh. And the black hole is there. Well, can't I just, like, go on the ship instead? Maybe it's gonna be too big. Oh, yeah, it's up things. Yeah, this doesn't actually seem all that great. How is the North Pole doing? Where is it? Yeah, here's a crack already. Exploring this planet will be pretty hard. Okay, there it is. Log updated. Oh. This symbol again. Okay, I guess we'll land here. School district, but that's... I guess those are numbers. There must be, because they are the same. Meltwater district, Ice Shrine district, Black Hole Forge district. There must be a better way to get in. Huh. The greetings. Oh. How do I? I guess it's all broken. I must get off here. I don't remember seeing this part last time, so this must mean it will be consumed by the black hole soon. Gravity 1.1. Is that a black hole symbol that we saw? It's the same as that structure. Whoa. Are those beds or coffins? If those are beds, they sure didn't need much comfort, just stone and rocks. Okay, the eye of the universe. Right there. Or at least the symbol of it. What is this? A book? Stone tablet? What is the eye? What is the eye of the universe? The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps, it is a cosmic library. This is a war zone. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. Also, there was no space to be in. Translate. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. The signal is the call, where we the intended audience. Couldn't it just be the natural phenomenon and not an intelligent being? Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than this universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. Okay. But when we try to locate the eye, it just points in random directions. Doesn't it mean it's just everywhere at once? Like, I don't know, the universe? But they also follow it here somehow. So I guess once they're here, now it points in random directions? Ugh. Hey, how did you manage to die sitting? Fuck. Whoa. I hear the music. Yep. Solanum. I no longer believe. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and says that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Alright, time to go. I think my favorite time loop game so far is still 12 minutes. It does explore the concept better. But this one is not even about time loop, not really. It just uses it to show you things and to engage you in the puzzle. Although it is better than the Forgotten City time loop, because there the time loop was pretty funny to restart. Like I don't, it's not very interesting. Don't want to spoil it, but yeah, like here either you die or, well, yeah, the time loop starts anyway, even if you don't die from the supernova, because we did escape it one time. Is it the same one? I think I have to start from here. That's so far the only path I know. Down. Well, guess let's abandon the ship. The shadows are pretty blurred out, I guess, for performance. Oh. Come on. What is this glowing box? Just a lantern? Use caution, a black hole sleeps below. You must not sleep. Well, couldn't you have built something more sturdy then? Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. This guy's just drawing graffitis on the rocks. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. At least like put up a sign. They're supposed to be advanced civilization. Ooh, and the gravitation stones. I can walk on those. Guess this is the proper way of entering. Where does this lead? Ooh. I think this is the North Pole actually. Is it falling? Oh my god. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? Thatch. We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us. Thatch, now we must save ourselves. I agree, we are here because the ice signal called to us and we followed. We were to find it. We need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Well, let's go. That's where the North Pole is. I don't know how far I can actually stray away from these. If I detach, this could be pretty bad. Oh boy. Oh, there it goes. Get them oxygen. Oh no. I hope there is a source. Where? I think I missed my chance. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. What? Where am I? Am I looking out of the black hole? Wait, I'm just floating somewhere. Why am I here? Is it a white hole? Huh. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure how it... this is not how it works, at least as far as we know, but... Okay. Can I maybe... find shelter here? Great. Come on, give me some oxygen. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's cool. This looks different, but it's the same greetings structure, but now it's purple. Poke. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. The warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. That's funny. So you don't die. Is that something they constructed to function this way, or... That's just natural, and then they built the warp tower to get you back. That's the only addition. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. The tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hollow. Oh, maybe this is teleporter? All of these structures are actually for teleportation? If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. And it's just going to activate. No, I want to explore first. One sec. Are we going to stop at any points, or do I need to... Nope. How do I just make it stop? This one just happens when I don't need it to. Oh! Yeah, those are 4 teleportations, but I think those might only receive. Return stat charge. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return warp. So I can return back? Huh. And now I activated the fast travel, basically. Is there any other warp that can happen? What will happen if I drop in the white hole, actually? I guess it wouldn't suck you in. It would just repulse. It aligns with the interloper. Ugh. Through the sun. Healthspar spare jetpack view. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if we can't use my jetpack, so I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. I checked with my little scout. I do too use it. Hornfells, you burnt marshmallow. And the scout's integrity reading said the piece of brittle hollow is as unstable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Need to remember to pick it up. I think, like, I already had this projection stone. I don't know if it's gonna even matter. The hanging city below 50 meters. Clary. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Sava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and the route meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Oh. Hi. Rami and I received the records you sent Poke, and they appear to show Namai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing the White Hole Station. Interesting. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The internal and is interval is increasingly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can a Monomai arrive to a brittle hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the high energy lab. We are designing an experiment to take more data. An energy lab? An update, Poke. The high energy lab is the canyon on the Ember Twins equator. Ember Twin, where is that? Come here at once. You need to see this. I won't disagree. It would mean if I've inadvertently broke several fundamental theories regarding this universe, we would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. I need oxygen. I'm so far from my ship. This is going up. Wait, I could just warp back. There we go. So it's aligned to the... What was that? The Bramble planet? This Ash Twin. I'm just calling. Be right back. Come back. I could see the sun consuming this place. It's so close. What will happen then? Will it just interrupt the recording? Or, well, this part? Or will I see into... Maybe it never grows as big. That's our plan. It looks like a big blueberry. Yeah, it never grows to that size. Wow. Huh. Yeah, it does interrupt the connection. Oh, there's so much to explore. So little time. Everyone's playing Oblivion Remastered right now, and I also want to, but it's banned. So annoying. I love Oblivion, no matter what other people say. Okay, that's a lot. A new color. Just want to get to the North Pole. The negative time interval measured at the White Hole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab and the canyon at Emperor Twin's equator. White Hole Station. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing at the warp platform during the tower's alignment with the corresponding astral body, and the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. The Nomai notice something strange. Warped objects appear to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There is... oh wait, I need South Pole, not North Pole. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from White Hole Station. This is where the first recreated warp technology. I missed something there. The Hanging City. Hang it up. Hang it up. I know my city is suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit to a signal from something older than the universe itself. They named the source of this signal the Eye of the Universe. Old settlement. Now, Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. Nomai abandoned this settlement over growing concerns about its stability. Actually, I should have rushed to the planet. I forgot. I think it's already too late. One of the Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly shaped. Is that how they arrived here? I guess so. I could try just going on a ship in there. Shit. That's not... I need to find where this thing is. No... Where is it? Southern Observatory? God damn it. I can't mark it. I know where it is. It just doesn't show me the map of where the southern pole. There we go. Okay, it's... Wait. Yeah, I should have landed here. I think it might just lead me in. Oh, I've been here. Black Hole Forge District. Yeah, it does look the same. So when it glows white, this means it's the output end, right? How do I get there? And this one is broken too. Through that, through these ruins. Doesn't seem like there's a way though. Fuck. Oh, shit. No. There's a station. Is that it? But now I'm on the other side of the planet. I guess we'll explore here then. Felix, has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Thatch, I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Phantom moon in the night sky? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I am interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend Hallow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hallow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. Then I imagine that there'd be none of us left. Hypotheses. There can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the new hypotheses. So there's a secret moon. Well, I don't really have a source for oxygen unless I go back. No, so I might just cross to the other pole within this time. It's like 3 minutes. Although, might not be enough land left. Oh, tree. Is that a breathable tree? Nope. That's actually way faster. Oh shit, that's not my ship. Where's my ship? Oh no. Oh fuck. Well. Go to black hole, I guess. Wait. What if I... Oh boy. Oh, you can see it. Even on the map. Yeah, it wasn't at the North Pole where I left the ship, it was like at the pod. Shit. I got too close. There must be more of these then. This is the sign of the warp station. Jeez. Oh. It's under me, isn't it? Alright, this time I gotta get it there very fast. Straight to the pod. Wait. Yes. Straight to the pod. Get to the gravity stones. Cross the section. Maybe that's the moon they've been talking about. There's like a very... I already noticed that. Unmapped moon. But we'll have other matters right now. I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe it's just something that I confuse with the other planet. Oh, these are fine. So it depends on how fast you're moving, like with which force you're going to meet these, and then they're not going to break if it's not a lot. I wish there was some kind of indication where the influence of that ends. It's not very clear. Shit. Already. This will crack pretty soon. Whew, alright. Oh. Jesus. So we're climbing up, right? Can't tell anymore. This looks familiar. Oh no. I've been here. Maybe not on this side actually. Music? Oops. Surface integrity 100%. Interesting. You can check for integrity, like if it's gonna collapse or not. Yeah, okay, I've been here. I just haven't explored this part. God damn it. That's weird. Oh shit, almost walked in. Or below, I guess. Oh, a module? That's a different one. Oh. That's a weird. It looks different. Warped. Explanation of festivals. All the nomad clans from all over the universe met in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. Some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has several envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Tatch. A single festival could last a long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Solanum. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for how long without our brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Konoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it will happen in someone else's someday. That's not 100%. Because who knows, we might also not have all the data. Maybe the universe will start shrinking all of a sudden after some point. Like, as far as we know, yes. But we don't know super far. So the scribbles were different for Lamy and Solanum, but not for Felix. For some reason, much more big, bold. Well, shit. I think I explored here. Past the ghost matter, I guess, but that doesn't lead me far. How about... I want to go up. That doesn't lead me far. It's just basically where I was. Ah, shit. Knowledge. Elex. Ilex? Why we should build a new vessel? Each nomad clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for nomai to remain in one place for too long. For so long, nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we build a new vessel, we should return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with the other nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to. Probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers of Ash Twin, for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. I think it's just extra text, and I don't think it updated anything. He kind of just told us what we knew already. But it's more about the lore of the nomai, I guess. We haven't learned that they've been nomads. Nomads? Yeah. The soundtrack is different here. Like specifically in this part of the city. 99%. Is it a module or it's just something else? Oh, it might be. Black hole force controls. Holy shit. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Maybe that's our way up as well. Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? I don't remember any seas or rivers on top. Where's this coming from? Oh. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Spire. Is solution 2 a name? Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. Meaties? This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Idea. This is the safest path for our clan. Avens. Is the safest path the best one, or go is worth the risk? We know. Greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. Clary. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of the designs to me. Cassava. Is it though? We've tried for so long, replying to worth the risk. to find something that I and others now believe might be possible to find. If the search of the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Must be another scroll because there's another board. Yep. There's no time. Poke. I feel strange. Trying to recreate an honest warp core without him, at times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice. And for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. What's the time? It's not, it's fine. Maybe one more loop though. So I don't get it. Like, I got there in time and used the gravity stones, but it led me to the same place, weirdly. Haven't explored that area yet. Need to keep myself not too close to the right side, because that will go first. How about integrity? 100%. It can't be true. Weird. Maybe it calculates something else? Okay, wait, so we actually were going down. What I need is going up. But I can't. There's no... Ugh. What's the point of all this then? Do I need to warp to that one? Is that what I need to do to get to the observatory? Or maybe it's just using the forge somehow. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Locks. This would require a return to Dark Bramble Bloom. My father said many good Nomai perished there. Sea Cad. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Coleus. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. I remember an anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Fossil Fish Cave? The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crash said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for the risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent to the damage. 7. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we are able to transport it back here. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentors and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint anyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessments of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, Should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the forge, and I have my plan. I am not alone. I was wrong in my volunteering to build it. I was born in this star system and never saw an honest warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Oh, there is something there. I have a feeling it might actually lead me further up, so I want to probably lift that Leviathan in the air. Not a lot of controls. It would require a lot of energy to lift something from a black hole. Assuming it's not already submerged in a singularity. Then I'm not even sure that would be possible. Am I finally in observatory? That takes a long time to get here. Like, even knowing how to get here is, wait. Must be a way to go further, right? Oh. What? Where am I? No. That's the wrong pole, I think, as well. Yep. Damn it. How did I manage to get to the wrong pole? Was it always the wrong one? Oh shit. Yeah, this is north. Okay, how about... Where's my ship? What's my ship doing there? Huh? Guess it got blown off somehow. Oh boy. Oh, maybe it got into a black hole actually. That's probably what happened. Yeah, this is a white hole. Well, weird. Well, I could just jump into a black hole, I guess. Hey, I missed black hole. Well, I can't teleport, I don't think. What happened? Oh, there we go. I was technically on land somehow. Yeah. Please don't collapse with something the stupid way. Quantum moon. Could that be the moon? Yeah, that's connected to that. Church research notes mention quantum moon that on Hearthian has been... No Hearthian has been able to land on. Oh, maybe you can only see it... Like, you have to look at it constantly, otherwise it's gonna disappear. Maybe I need to just, like, take a snapshot of it as soon as I see it in the sky at first. But I don't know if I can... Like, I need a suit for that. I can't break the eye contact. Like, I don't have my tools at the beginning. What a crazy planet. Alright, we are at... South Pole, which is blue. It always confuses me. Now that I know that black hole doesn't destroy things, might as well just like ditch the ship. Brute forcing. Shit. Just let me land somewhere. I'll crash into this building. Come on. On the street. Duh. How do you do it? What killed me? I'm alive. The fuck? Now that's chance Steve. From the outside, you could walk on this? Is there a reason for this? Oh, this actually could be useful to latch on faster. Oh yeah, this is not activated, that's why it didn't work last time. Backwards. I forgot. It's already the end of the loop. I didn't do anything. My ship is still stuck in there. And whose ship is this supposed to be? Oop. There's supposed to be a guy here. Maybe I can find him using radio. Whoa. Okay, one sec. Oof, my stream is not doing too hot. Well, gotta go anyway. We'll fix it. Alright.